unlodged via explosives.
Kind of like reminds you of like a sloth arm or something.
I can just see great Uncle Larry going out in like 1850.
Disclaimer.
One thing I would like for y'all to do, you guys come from a lot of different places in the country. So I would like to hear about a legendary squirrel hunter or somebody known to just work through the hills, burn them down. Just the greatest squirrel hunter that you've ever heard of from your part of the country. I'm very interested, and I hope y'all comment on that.
Walking to the spot in the dark, in a place we've never been. I know this place gets hunted, so we're gonna head our way back to somewhere a little farther. Somewhere where I know they're probably not getting hunted much. Yep. It sounded like he ran a little bit and then died. We'll try to find him. That shot did shake the woods up a little bit though. Number one in the bag. We're gonna head down by these big walnuts. We heard several fighting down here. Just gonna sit up. Maybe start off with a good rest for the rifle. Yep. Fold him. Yeah. No, there's definitely three. That I can still hear the one. There's a lot of ruckus going on. It's an oak and walnut woods. We're in the bottom. Super thick canopies. Rough for filming. Wes has the one he shot. We found up there. He's going to get that one. I have two in here we gotta find, and there's a third one up in this tree. Turkeys in the background. Crows going. We've seen deer. It's a good hunt. Did you find your other one? Okay. Got three we gotta get here. And one in that tree. Hey, put your camera up. We're gonna change positions and see if you can't get a shot with the shotgun. Well, these are hickories right by these walnuts. We're gonna hit this deer path and try to make our way right under them. We've been plucking at them from a distance. And we're gonna go jump under them with the shotgun. Get him when you can. See him go right. Stained up, ain't he? Yep. Alright. West has 4 in his back. I have 0. Because he shot one that I had crippled. He took off running up a tree, which you'll see. He got it, shot it. I have one stuck in a tree and one on the ground. There we go, that's my limit. We're gonna go back to the tree and get a look at where all I shot from and see what we can come up with. Is right there. I have one stuck in the dang tree. All right. There's the one. That was with him. I gotta find where this one's stuck and try to shoot him out. Yeah. Wow. And he is stuck right there. Try to push him up and over. Got him. Hopefully there's something left to eat, but we ain't gonna leave him. Alright, well, hopefully there's something edible left on him. Yeah, I can tell right now I don't need to flip him over and show all that to the camera. But there's my number 2. Go down here, hopefully find number 3. Like I said before, we hit a lot of ground we've never hunted before. And why this is a tip is because when I hit something new like this, I figure if there's a creek or a river running through the bottom, those nuts are going to be a little wetter, not as ripe. So if you don't find them there, I'll move higher. If I have the option to move to higher ground, because those nuts will be a little more wind dried and usually a lot more ripe. A lot more trees will be riper high early in the year than low up here in the Midwest. That hurt me more than it hurt him, boys. Number 3. I'm starting to shoot farther and farther with this little 22. This little Ruger. Getting quite a bit more confidence with it. Well, West has his 5. I have 3. We're gonna go from hickory to hickory, checking for cutting. Should be able to pull my last 2. Yeah. Recording? Yeah. Freaking another one stuck. Dad, he's climbing down. What? Looks like another one climbing. Did you see more movement? Yeah. To the right. Same tree or different tree? Branching off that tree. I see another one up there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like far in there. I also want to address the scattered comments that I get. Guys saying they've hunted and they've not seen them. Well, if you've had a severe drought, a tornado, a burn, something very disruptive, they might not be there. There might be very few, or when they needed to have a, put a litter of pups on the ground, they may not have had any. So you may need to move to a different place. But if everything seems right where you're hunting, you may just need to learn your trees and understand what's going on. Your hickories and walnuts generally always go earlier, followed by your different acorns. So get you an app or a tree book, hit the woods and figure out what a hickory looks like, what a walnut looks like, on and on and on. It's windy. I think we can get to this next tree for my last one. And we gotta go back and shoot that other one out of that wall, out of that hickory. There's a walnut tree canopying over this big hickory tree. Got 2 squirrels cutting in here, maybe 3. Can't find them. Up in here. Yeah. You recording? Yeah, kill him. Yeah, that was rough. You got him on red. Let's go get him. Partner, you gave me the runaround. Alright, now we gotta go shoot that other one out of the tree. Alright, ready? Yep.
Unlodged. Unlodged. Via explosives.
I aimed off to his side, so I'd only hit him with so much force. Thank you to everyone that's commented on this last video, the gumbo video, for the name of this rifle. Appreciate all that. I'm probably going to let it get another 1,000 views or so before I pick the winner. Right now, the name Nutcracker's in the lead. I want to give a shout out to Tony Mosier and Old Dutch. Appreciate you guys always commenting and interacting with me. And the rest of y'all too. Appreciate it. Limit. Thick canopy. Was very fortunate enough to find some big mature hickories. Wind picked up right towards the end. Didn't matter. Enough ripe nuts and enough squirrels. We just had to give them a little time. It's 8, almost 9 o'clock. Started a little after 6, so pretty good hunt. Had our little bit of the miss-ups with looking for some of them. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all voting on my little black squirrel guns here name. We can go back and figure out what we're gonna cook out of these babies.
If I had one wish, it would be to have some squirrel pot pie.
Okay, just like last week, we are going to pressure cook our squirrel in 1 cup of chicken broth for about 20 to 30 minutes to get the meat tender. Okay, while that cooks, we're gonna prep our veggies. A little bit of salt, pepper, about a half of a can of peas, about 3 cups of chicken broth, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay, we're gonna mix this together. And it should start to thicken a little bit before we add it to our pie crust. Okay, we're gonna set this to the side and we're gonna prep our pie. Okay, we have our bottom crust in. We're just waiting for the squirrel to get done pressure cooking, and then we will add our mixture. This would probably be a lot better with a homemade crust, but for the sake of time, we are using good old rollout crust. Meet my sous chef, George. We are probably breaking 14 different health codes right now, but around here we cook with cats and in our pajamas. Disclaimer, we don't actually allow the cats on the counter when we're cooking, but we do cook in pajamas. Just keeping it real. Okay, we have our pressure cooked squirrel. I'm going to debone this and add this to our mixture. Probably shouldn't say this, but does anyone else think that kind of like reminds you of like a sloth arm or something? Okay, I've got our squirrel mixed in and we're gonna add it to our pie crust. Okay, we have the mixture added. I'm gonna add our top crust. Okay, we have our top crust on. Don't forget to cut your vents. Okay, it's out of the oven and bubbling. Let's see how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, here's what we got. Squirrel pot pie. Onions, carrots, peas, celery, potatoes, and gray squirrel. Guys, come closer. Closer. I've actually never had squirrel pot pie. I can't even tell you if this is gonna be good or not. It seems like it should be good, but it's a first for me. Let's go. I don't know if I should do the squirrel with the crust or if I should like do a combo bite of everything together. We'll do a little bit all together. Hopefully all the bones are out of it if she did her job. Ain't bad. I really didn't know what to expect with all the flavor profiles in this, but it's turning out it's good. I feel like people were probably making this out of squirrels way back in the day. You know, I've never been told that, but I would assume 80 years ago they were making some squirrel pot pies. I can just see great Uncle Larry going out in like 1850, slipping through the hickory trees, busting some squirrels, no limit, probably killing 40, or maybe only killing 3. Either way, coming back, cleaning them up, doing the whole old school on the oven pie bacon deal, setting them on the windowsill for them to cool off. I mean, I feel like take this house away and we went squirrel hunting and this is like 1850. Hope you guys enjoyed another hunting and cooking video. I think we're probably going to start switching up a little bit with just some hunting videos and then hunting and cooking videos and then maybe some elaborate recipes, maybe just cooking. If you enjoyed it, want to see more of it, want to see cooler videos, subscribe and like and leave a comment of what you would like to see happen next.